Welcome, my Zentangle friends. My name is Emmy, and you are on the Zen with Emmy channel. This is a fun thing, isn't it? And we are doing gratitangles. So excited about this. I'm a CZT, which means Certified Zentangle Teacher, and I've been teaching Zentangle since 2014 when I got certified. And I'm really enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying being with you. I'm enjoying sharing all the tangles and the patterns and a little bit about each other as we do, as you post different things for me. And I am enjoying that very much. In fact, we all are. So grab your supplies. Simple materials today, so we won't need to worry about that at all. And today I'd like to talk to you about what I'm grateful for. I am so grateful for song. I'm grateful for the words in songs, for the melody in songs, for the harmony, for the way I can express myself and other people can too in song and dance too. So that was where my focus is today. Not sure why, it came to me. You know how that does in life. So today, the tangle we're going to work on is called Nazeppel, and it is by Zentangle Headquarters. And I'm excited to show you this tangle. There's two ways to do it, and I'm going to show you the grid way. So I put an outline on my fun little thing, my collection that I'm doing with my different pages every day. Day 22. And so I just made, it's about 2 inches by 2 inches or a little bit less. But if you can grab and outline something for yourself like that, then we'll get started on Nazeppel. And then on the next piece, I'll show you there's a grid. It's a grid-based tangle, which you'll quite like. I do too. And what I'm going to do is make 2 lines. I'm working in pen right away. Just divide up your paper or your square however you choose. Turn your paper and divide your paper again. Now I'm doing my grid based on just this 2 by 2, but you could easily do this 3 by 3, 4 by 4, whatever you like. It naturally gets more complicated when you add more lines to your page. That said, go for it. What I'm going to do is go from corner to corner, and I can't just willy-nilly go across. I have to stop each time and reevaluate and make sure my lines are still going the way I want them to. So I'm going to do a diagonal here too. And a second one. And see how that goes wonky? So that's why I just want to do them one at a time. Okay, divided that up. And here I want to divide these up. And then I have one more. Now that I have that division, I'm going to turn back because I'm going to go the other direction. Now you're going to have to work to make sure you don't make yourself crazy on this. Remember, you just have the 3 divisions. I'm going to start in the middle, divide, and again, and one more time. Either side is fine. So I'm going to start right here. Go corner to corner like we have been. And then I have one more division up here where I'll divide this square. Let's do this again. I've got 2 here as well. So I'm going to start right here. Divide and divide. And one last one that starts here and division. So what I'm going to do now, I find this to be quite a lot of fun as a pattern because all I'm going to do is try to fit a bubble into each of these triangle pieces. And I can't fit a bubble in here, so I'm going to have to make it curve, and I'm going to trace along the flat line and curve where the bubble would go, and then curve again. And that's my bubble. A little larger for you. Okay, so I'm going to start here with my bubble, trace the line and curve. So these outside lines are going to get thicker each time. Curve, trace, curve, trace, and curve. Do it again. Curve, straight, trace the line, and trace. Let me work in front of me here. Curve. And this is where you can really get your Zen on and your meditation spirit, because you're doing such a routine thing. It is so healthy for us just to let our minds roam wherever they will. I will have to turn my work now. Follow the bubble. Try to squeeze it in. See, if you have trouble making straight lines, the fact that you're doing a second line over it helps straighten things out that maybe you weren't real happy with the first time. Or maybe like me, yours was worse on the second time. How about that? I think it's all gonna work out, okay? Have faith in yourself, and me too. I will always tell you that I am a good teacher. I'm not so sure about my artist ability. It's good enough. I love what you can do with this pattern. I really hope when you're done here today that you will Google Zeppel and see the different ways that people have played with this tangle. And a little bit round here again, and round it out. And then the straight. I also think shading is quite fun on this tangle. I love the routine of this. I expect you probably do too. Just the meditative routine. Oh, how pretty. So I really think shading is a big deal on a pattern like this. So it does not matter which way you shade though. So some people would choose to shade the entire, this becomes a series of cobblestones, and some will just want to shade one side. And some will want to make them like they're actually going around here. So there's the bottom. I'm trying to just show you some different ideas, but you know, you can go whichever way you choose. And then this is the bigger picture, isn't it? So that becomes something different again. if I go around like that. I better stop and let you see what's going on here. So if I just went around this small region of 4, it will look different than if I make it on the big one here. Like if I just did this, look at this, how cool this is here. Let's go around this one. See how that's a different kind of flower than the small one? So lots of times people really enjoy darkening some of these or making them pop off the page, either one, just a few, not all. Like this one, I like it the way it is, but you can darken that easily like this. To me, this is a series of cobblestones, and that is what it's meant to look like. But it is a Zentangle pattern, so it does not have to look like anything. Darkening that whole piece changes it up big time, doesn't it? It's really hard to know what to do with this fun pattern and where to stop. So let me show you something that I did. This is called GratitangleZ. And I did this pattern called Spoken in the middle, which swings off all the way around a center ball. And then these are all just like crazy, called GratitangleZ. And we really don't have space for the total GratitangleZ, but I think it's time to do something while I'm thinking about singing and song on this day of our calendar. We are on day 22. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to show you something a little different, a little bit of craziness. The first thing I'm going to do with my craziness, though, is make a giant flux pattern. I'm going to use this as my centerpiece just because I like to and I can. I hope you don't mind. And then I'm going to add my GratitangleZ below it. And to do that, I am going to work in pen, but I am going to work wonky. These are very wonky coming off here. And I know you'll maybe want to replicate mine. Don't even try. It may or may not work out. I'm going zig and zag and cross 2. I'm going to leave some hanging. And then I'm going to do that same thing that you saw before. So I'm going to do straight on trace, curve, straight, and back. Straight and trace and curve. Try to fit that bubble in there in each of these sections. I'm not going to do all the sections. So this is like to me, it looks to me like a bit of a weed sticking out here. So I thought that was kind of a clever way to show GratitangleZ to you. And that just goes off the page. So then I think that I should put a little fescue in here. Remember what fescue is? It goes on a stick and then comes back like that. Add a couple of those into your calendar or whatever paper you're working on. And then over here, I think I'll add, it's kind of a baby's breath type of thing. just back and forth with these tiny little leaves, like that. Gives my whole piece just a bit of centering, I think. So now that I've got that cute, I could do a little more with this, but I really just want you to get the idea of what you can do, and let's get some pencil on this. So grab your pencil and put some pencil as graphite just in the corners. Put some graphite in the center of your flux. And put some graphite on one side of this little fun thing that really doesn't have a name, but it's so cute. I will put a little bit on here on the fescue on one side. And put it anywhere else you see fit. Grab your blender stump or tortillon, whatever you choose to call it, and lay some smudging on these cobblestones. Now there certainly are some different ways that you can do these, and I'd love to see what you do if you have a chance to show. And if you don't, that's okay too. Give it a try and have some fun with it. I think it's a real cute little piece. So I certainly hope you have enjoyed being here today. My name is Emmy, and you are on the Zen with Emmy channel. I hope your day or your evening is going well, and I really hope to see you again and share this with somebody. Happy tangling. Bye.